The past, the present, the future. This is Friday Night's Fright. What the planet is listening to.
Hello, this is Ian Austin. Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fright ShudderMania 2019. Yay! Up on today's agenda, Shudder exclusive movie The Ranger, directed by Jen Wetzler. 3 out of 5 scores on Shudder.com. 18 minutes long, 2018 English. After running for the cops at Punch Show gone sideways, Chelsea and her gal sit in search of a place to lay low. Full stop. Run to security of Chelsea's old, abandoned farm cabin woods, they find the watchful eye of an overseas park ranger who holds secret from Chelsea's past, full stop. Set to beat the clear punk soundtrack, brackets, fan, The Avengers, The Grim, Rotten UK, and more, end brackets, and presenting eye-popping neon colours, Jen Wetzler's debut offers a modern take on survivalist horror that both celebrates and subverts the genre's tropes for equal parts humour, glitter, and gore, full stop. A Shudder original, capital letters, full stop, contains strong language, violence, and gore. Cast: Chloe Levine, Granite Lahu, Bubba Wheeler, Jeremy Pope, and Amanda Grace Bennett. I don't know who those people are, but I'm pumped. Shudder exclusive time on ShudderMania 2019, and I'll be back after a word from our sponsor. Hello, this is Ian Austin, and I've just watched The Ranger, a Shudder original exclusive, which can usually be one of two things, either a really good movie or a really bad movie, or in some cases, option 3, not good, not bad. This one is actually generally really good. I know shock, surprise, awe, and all of those good things. No, it's a generally good movie. How to talk about really, because I don't want to spoil it. Because it's like I say, it's a really good movie. It's really fun. I am going to spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it straight off bat. I'm going to discuss the things I like about it and then go in a few more spoilers from there. I like that's unique. I always like horror movies which feel unique, got a bit of a different personality to them. This has a kind of punk aesthetic to it. An idea of the city versus the rural countryside. Complex conundrums of city versus more slightly simplistic nature. So you've got the urban versus the rural, which nice contrast. The punk aspects add a bit to it because you've got punk rockers going to middle of nowhere and then shit getting real. And the aesthetic, it feels like it's quite a cool aesthetic, quite colourful, quite interesting use of visuals for some drug sequences and the general sense of peril. Good music, good acting, interesting villain, which is always quite cool. The Ranger, of course, in this case is actually a park ranger, and there's some interesting things they do with that, which I'll go on to in a few seconds. But I'm just going to say, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it. And if that's all you want to know, stop listening. That's fine. It's no problem. Sorry, I don't want to ruin this movie for anyone who doesn't want it ruined, but so what I'd say is if you want to watch it before you get in spoilers, go watch it. If you're happy being spoiled, or if you've watched it and want spoilers, carry on for listening for this point, okay? So, no one is going to be spoilers. So it starts in the city, at a party. Well, no, it doesn't. It starts back in day with a little kid across from park ranger, and it's meant to be ambiguous as to what relations they are, I guess. Cops come and then something bad's going to happen, but never see exactly what. Cuts to present day where this young kid's now a woman by the name Chelsea, cool name by the way, and she's in a punk band and she's sort of involved in some shady business, drugs and like. This party goes wrong, some cops get stabbed, or one cop gets stabbed, and then they flee to the countryside with all their drugs to her uncle's old place. Immediately from here we're given a slightly split perspective of flashbacks that flesh out material, for lack of a better term, which is quite cool. It's quite an interesting device, and does it a bit better than Split did it, because these ones are a bit less sporadic, bit better paced, I guess you can say. So get near the end, or get near there, and then they meet up the ranger, and it's got a cabin woods horror movie style, you shouldn't go up there vibe to it, and then a bit of tension, which Chelsea downflates. And then we start seeing that she cares a lot about nature, and it's implied that she grew up here, and that something happened with her uncle, and that she may or may not be a tourist to this group because they're not convinced that she's part of them. They are a gang called the Devioids. And then things start going wrong because someone's shot. We never find out who shot the other woman in group. It could be Ranger, but I don't think it is. So it could actually be a hunter. Who knows? And things, because next time you see Ranger, he's pretty far away. So that's kind of cool too. It's sort of like pointing out there's other threats in woods. They mention wolves at one point. And then shit starts getting real. There's the other woman's near death and they inject her with some hardcore drugs. And then she ODs. And then Ranger starts killing them off one by one, which is quite cool. Well, there's not enough of them to really sustain that for a long time, meaning we get the third act, which is a bit, not a mess. It's still a very good third act, but with more teens, you could have stretched some of the bits out for longer. But I understand why they didn't, because F1 has a reasonable sense of character, and adding more teens, you wouldn't have that. So then find out Ranger's connection to Chelsea, and also get some humorous scenes because he points out the rules and uses them to his own advantage. Sort of like, one kid gets caught in bear trap and he says, if an animal's caught in bear trap, you must put them out of their misery. And also implies that setting off trap, blames teenager for owning trap. So that's quite cool. And a few of the other range rules he twists, sort of like, if you can pull yourself out of that contraption, I'll let you go. And then he does. But then he takes a leg and says, this is now property of Park, unless you claim it within 24 hours. So there's little bits like that, which is quite interesting, because it makes him a fascinating horror character. And based on the way the movie ends, I don't think we'll get any more Ranger movies, per se. But, it could be done. There was room there for interesting horror icon, or maybe as a one-off cult classic, it could be an interesting thing like that. So that's the general nature of the movie. You get to infer that teen staff one by one, then Chelsea gets a drop and find out that she accidentally shot her father a long time ago, which is a neat twist. And so I say neat twist because this is a twist where it changes what we saw of the earlier parts of the movie, and at the same time adds context, but doesn't come out of nowhere. There's clear signs that it's going to build up to that. And that's what you got to do with twist. It has to feel when you watch it. You can rewatch the movie and see where it's built up to it, rather than just come out of nowhere and then rewatch the movie and sort of like, that doesn't make any sense. Something like you get a lot of M. Night Shyamalan movies like that, where the twist comes out of nowhere and it kind of undoes what movie did up to that point. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't really watch Sixth Sense again. I've never had any excitement to rewatch after that first time. Really enjoyed it, but it doesn't make me want to rewatch it to figure out how they got there, because I'm sure I'd rewatch it just like that doesn't make any sense. As it would. So definitely, highly recommend The Ranger, as I put in the start. And yeah, it's very good horror movie, very entertaining, a good Shudder original, and also didn't overstay its welcome. Although I say that, I could have done with a bit more, maybe 5 or so minutes more, because the teens die in quite quick succession to each other. And the only problem with that is that as they do that, there is character, but there's not necessarily true character for all of them. And there's little bits and pieces that could have been added. It says that it's a one take on survivalist horror, which is true, and it does play and subvert a few tropes, maybe not as many as it should or could, but 80 minutes you get what you can get. So yeah, very much enjoyed that. Would definitely say watch it. Hopefully you watched it before I start speaking, because I spoiled most of the movie, but it was good, and it's got an interesting ending where they could make more sequels if they wanted to. And now that's the Shudder logo in the background. Now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to watch on tomorrow's edition of ShudderMania, by which I mean I'll actually watch it today, but it'll be recorded for tomorrow after this one. So, what to watch? Evolution. No, I'm not watching Evolution. I don't want to watch that. Satan's Slaves. We'll watch that. Satan's Slaves, directed by Joko Anwar. 4 out of 5 skulls on Shudder. 106 minutes long. 2017. Indonesian. Oh, Oh, that's cool. When famous singer dies from mystery illness, comma, her family feels her presence linger, comma, and nothing... Horrifying saga rather begins, full stop. Ringing her siblings care for their sick mother in countryside, comma, but after the matriarch passes away, comma, Eve entities terrorise and even possess the family, full stop. Holy shit. To protect her little brothers, Ringy traces back the ... and that's where we'll leave it. I'll see you tomorrow for some more ShudderMania. My name's Ian Austin, and remember, life is beautiful.